Hello YouTube, my name is Phil, and today I was going to talk to you guys about the copyright notices that people have been receiving due to the recent changes with YouTube. Now, it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. Unfortunately, I've been lucky enough that actually I haven't been affected by it whatsoever. I haven't had any copyright notices at all, and there are a number of reasons why. So let's get into it. Now, what's changed with YouTube? Well, nothing really. So when you sign up to YouTube, if you guys are watching this through the YouTube itself and you're able to leave comments, it's because you have a YouTube account. When you did that, you signed up to certain terms and services for it, because it means that, you know, when you upload videos, you have to abide by YouTube and Google's terms and conditions of use. All right, and one of those is you are not allowed to upload stuff that you are not allowed to. You know, if that makes sense. So you have to own the content that you are uploading yourself. Now, that could mean that you make a vlog yourself, because obviously you own the rights to your own face, and you can upload that, no problems whatsoever. You can upload video games, but you can't monetize those unless you are partnered with a network, because what the network does is the network basically gets permission, I beg your pardon, from the publishers themselves to be able to do that for you. So that's kind of why. And sometimes, you know, people will monetize them without, and they kind of slip through the net, but that's okay. The big problem with copyright on YouTube is to do with music. Now, this is where it gets a little bit funny. So if I upload a video and I use music, which is very rare, to be honest, I tend not to do it that often, but I do it occasionally, you know, like if I make a sort of little montage or something, then you have to get permission from the person that creates the music, because it's their intellectual copyright. Okay, so they are the ones that say, you know, yes, you can use my music, or no, you can't use my music. And obviously, to get that permission, the best way to get it is in some form of written content, like an email or a tweet or what have you, but something where you have a physical hard copy of them saying that yes, you can do it. If you don't get that, then what will happen is YouTube's systems, which they have recently beefed up, will say to you, you're not allowed to use this. So here's a copyright notice, you can no longer monetize it, and what will happen is instead is the money from that video which you are making will go to the person that has created the music. Okay, so that's kind of like the upshot of it, really. Now, my thoughts on that. I think it's right. I do, personally. I mean, as I say, you signed up to it. You signed up to the terms and conditions. If you can't use music because you haven't got permission to use it, well then you shouldn't be using it. And okay, well yes, someone is claiming the entirety of the money. It might be a 10-minute video and you have a 5-second music clip in there. But if you're not using it, you're not using it. If you watch, for example, a movie review show on the television, like Film 2013, if you're in the UK on the BBC, right? What it will do is it says right at the end, film clips used with permission from Fox, Warner Brothers, whatever, whoever it is that has actually made that. So it's not the same, you know, so even if they're making a review show and they are actually, you know, using those clips for review purposes, they still have to get permission from that person to make it okay. And then otherwise what you get is you get a royalty fee which goes out to the makers of that movie. Okay, so that's why, you know, that's kind of the upshot of it. And there are a lot of people at the moment that are very angry about the fact that they have to share money with people, and that's difficult, really, for me. I mean, yes, it would make more sense if it was a percentage. So if you make a 10-minute video and there's a 30-second music clip in there, well then they should only probably get 30 seconds worth of the money from the video. But ultimately, it's really only kind of any sort of issue for people at the moment if they are monetizing their videos. If you don't monetize a video, doesn't matter. I've got a mate, Condus, who makes montages, right? He makes Battlefield montages, and they're very good. He's not partnered, he doesn't monetize the videos, and I mean, in the past, he's used like Metallica music to it. Now, if anyone is old enough to remember Napster, then my God, you will know how sort of keen Metallica are that you do not use their music for anything that they do not get a serious amount of money for. So the fact that they just ignore it is because it's not monetized. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them at all. It's only when you monetize it, and if you're not a partner, it can be a bit of a problem. If you are a partner, you have to make sure that your network are looking after you properly. That's kind of my thoughts on it, YouTube, anyway. A couple of people have asked what I do think about it. As I say, it doesn't affect me because I don't really use music very, very rarely. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please don't hesitate to hit like, subscribe if you're new, click the link in the middle for a previous video. Take care, good night, good afternoon, and good day.